this sequence focuses on the sensation of expansion. Expansion is one of the 3 core principles of yoga. From experiencing grounding, a sense of base in the body, we can then access the sensation of expansion, where there is a sense of being more present in the whole of the body all at once and connected to the space around us.
As a result of my spinal injury, I feel that yoga has greatly helped me to be more aware of my body and how expansion helps me feel the space that I am in.
At the start of every practice is centering, using the props as you saw in the prop section. Connect to the sharp point of the sitting bones. Sit tall. Drop and relax the shoulders. Down into the elbows. Down into your hands. Finding a comfortable position for your hands that gives you a sense of balance and a sense of support to the chest. As we connect to the sitting bones, let the awareness come all the way down into the feet. Press down into the soles of the feet. Little toe, big toe, heels. Pressing down evenly left and right side of the body. You may feel that pressing down into the feet gives you a sharper sensation at the sitting bones. Feel the break between your knees, hug the break, and at the same time push out into the belt. As both actions come to be even, there will be an effect traveling all the way up the inner thigh and along the spine. Keep the breath long, steady, relaxed. As we ground, repeat again the awareness of the sitting bones going down, the heels, the brick, the belt. There is a natural rebound, a rise out of the lower belly, up the front of the spine, through the center of the chest, to the crown of the head. Follow that rise and lightly lift the chest. As the chest comes up, let the shoulders drop and release again. In your own time, allow the eyes to close and feel a softening of the organs of perception. Soften the mouth, the eyes, the ears, and the skin. Feel as you do so that your awareness has turned within. Gradually withdrawing from distractions around you. The sensation of grounding of base can disappear pretty quickly. So once more, connect to the sharpness of the sitting bones, the pressing down into the heels. Feel this time the rebound coming up the front of the spine right away. And from the lift and the rise in the chest, from the sense of space between the vertebrae, space within the body, we open up and broaden back and front of the chest. 3 core sensations coming together: grounding, inner space, and expansion. Allow them to come into balance. Feel the space around you, below, above, and surrounding you. Locate yourself in the room. Now feel the space within your body, particularly at the center of the chest, between the breastbone and the spine. And as you breathe in and out, feel how the space within you and around is unified, one and the same. Sustaining that awareness, inhale and bring the palm of the hands together level with the heart. Thumbs to the breastbone. As you've lost the grounding through your hands resting on your legs, now use the palms pressing in together to support and maintain the lift in the chest. Let go of your day. Prepare the mind for yoga. Set your sankalpa, your intention for practice. A simple affirmation you repeat to yourself 3 times. As you exhale, bow the head. Bring the chin down to the chest and keep the chest rising. Both actions even. Feel the upper back and neck muscles relax and soften. Release your hands, open your eyes, and inhale, gently look up. As we focus on the sensation of expansion, we're going to start by finding how connecting to the base, connecting to the hands and the contact of the hands onto a block can help us feel more throughout the whole of the body. So place a block onto your lap and then let the hands come onto the block and spread across the palms. And I want you to feel as you spread across the palms, gather the elbows in, the upper arms in, without the shoulders lifting up. Can you feel that the chest has come up? The chest lifts and the sitting bones can drop a little more. So the two are happening at the same time. Observe the breath. Refine the contact of your hands onto the blocks. Are you pressing evenly with the left and the right? Are both shoulders sliding down evenly? Tucking the tip of the shoulder blades into the upper back. As you spread across the palms, feel the space open up through the joints, wrists, elbows, armpits, all along the neck, and across the back of the heart. A lifted chest helps spread awareness throughout the whole of the body. Exhale and release and relax. Close your eyes. And you may feel that even though you've relaxed and you've dropped the effort, the activation of your arms, you may feel there's still some leftover of that sense of lift, lightness in the chest, and greater awareness throughout the upper body. Let's come into it again. Let your eyes open. Come into it a bit more actively this time. Breathe in and breathe out. spread across the palms, through the fingers, all the way into both fingers, into all the fingertips. And then feel the gathering in of the upper arms, opening up through the joints. Space, without lifting the shoulders. Keep them down. If the shoulders are staying down, then that space, that sense of lift, is going to come into your chest and along your spine better. Breathe into the sensation of height, lift, and breathe out, connect to the sitting bones. When the chest is lifted, we feel our base better. Now, expansion is only possible when the sense of base is steady, when it is established, when grounding is an actual physical sensation. And breathe out and release again. A few breaths right there. Take the block away. What we often do in yoga is we practice the reverse of what we're trying to do, so that we can feel the sensation better when it's taken away. So this time, Louise, take the belt and the break away from between your legs. Roman, take the break away and the sandbags. Jane, you can stay as you are. Using your lap, spread again through the palms, activate through the arms and the chest. What we're about to do is remove the grounding to see how we are going to lose the sense of lift through the chest and the sense of expansion, of the spreading of awareness throughout the whole body. So all at once, or one at a time, or however much you can, I want you now to take your hands away from your lap, and if it's possible, to take your feet off the ground. And feel how all hell has just broken loose. Yeah? Feel how your awareness is shrinking from the extremities of the body, and all we're busy with is the fight and the struggle. Come out. This is a pretty brutal way of reminding us of what life feels like when you lose the sense of base, but it's effective. So with the hands onto your lap again, find it one more time. And then close your eyes this time. Learn to be better at receiving a sensation. Here, the broadening at the front and back of the chest. To be better at receiving a sensation than doing the actions towards it. It's a slight activation through the hands. How little do you need to activate through your palms for awareness to travel better through the arms, through the chest, through the whole back body. And breathe out, release. Now let us come into variations around Prasarita Padottanasana, either from sitting in the chair or a standing position. Louise, we start from Tadasana, mountain pose, and in your own time, take the feet 4 feet apart. Don't hesitate to use the wall, to have your back supported by the wall, or to have a chair by your side to make sure that you feel safe at all times and to support you with balance if you need. All three of you together at the same time, ground through the soles of the feet, through the sitting bones. Connect to the inner corridor, the awareness of the space between the feet, inner thighs, and the length of the spine. From pushing down into the base, inhale and extend the arms up, shoulder height. As you exhale, turn the palms to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders back. Deepen the breath. Now feel the point of contact of the sitting bones as your base, as your point of balance. And from that point of balance, expand out of the center of the chest, throughout the arms. Open up. Feel the effort. Feel maybe the beginning of struggle or tiredness. And notice how the mind and the awareness shrink when we begin to struggle in the pose. How it becomes harder to feel the feet and connect to the base. How the attention is being hijacked by the discomfort in the arms and shoulders. Tiredness, effort, discomfort all lead us to grip. And the gripping is a shrinking of our awareness in space and in the body. Exhale and release. Louise, you can step the feet back together. Feel as you come out of the pose, the effect of what you've just done. The spreading across the chest, maybe the after effect of the physical exertion. So the sensation of expansion is going to be more easily accessed when we can receive support in the body. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to do a few different variations where we will be adjusting one another and getting a chance to receive support. If you're practicing at home on your own and don't have a partner to give you support, I would say find a way to be really creative with furniture. So if I'm standing sideways to the wall, I want to make sure that at least one of my hands is making contact with the wall. And the way I'm receiving relief through that contact with the wall, let it spread into the other side of the body. You could be facing across the wall and make more contact with the surface. Or if you're using a piece of furniture, you'd be supported underneath. So let us come into this again. Louise, if you partner up with Roman. Jane and Roman, grounding through the soles of the feet, through the sitting bones. Extend out through the arms. And in your own time, inhale, arms up. Louise and I allow our partners to feel the beginning of the effort, of the bite of the pose before we come and bring support. And then we come and place our hands to cup the upper arms. People in the pose, I want you to feel with the support of your arm, whether it's using the wall, using furniture, or with a partner, now disengage the top of the shoulder. Let it drop, let the shoulder blades slide down. See how this helps you feel your sitting bones and your feet better again. And feel and allow the sensation of relief to spread out throughout the whole of the body. Exhale and release. Feel the after effects of the pose. Breathe out any tension that I may have built up in the body. Notice whether as you're starting to feel more expansion in the body, it is easier for you to remain connected to the whole of the body all at once. We're going to come into this variation one more time together. Roman and Jane, pushing down into the feet, extend out through the arms, and inhale, arms up. In your own time, turn the palms to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders. Louise and I, stepping in to support. Let us focus more on the sensation of relief when the support comes in. How this is allowing you to soften the effort in the shoulders and the arms. as if you're giving the weight of your arms to your partner or a piece of furniture or the wall. When we drop the effort, once again, awareness can spread into the whole of the body. So now reach and touch the sides of the room, out of the center of the chest, not through the shoulder. That's it. Open up from the heart. And as you open up from the center of the chest, now reach down into the sitting bones more. And from that place, stay with the sensation as Louise and I lightly remove our hands. Retain sense of expansion, lightness, effortlessness. The breath is staying steady. And you want to recognize the point where tiredness kicks in and we start to grip and we lose that sensation of expansion. We're all going to have a different point where we need to come out. The purpose was never to fight the pose, but rather, how can I sustain that sense of ease throughout the body, spreading out in all directions all at once. If you're gripping the mouth, the eyes, the jaw, you've gone way past the point where you need to come out. And exhale, completely release. Take the time to feel all that's happened. We do one more variation. Louise, if you come to stand in front of Roman. So the next variation is particularly useful. One, if like Louise, you have more mobility available and you would like to experience feeling fuller in space. It is also an adjustment that can be used for someone who is not necessarily able to lift their arms, someone living with a stroke or partial paralysis. In your own time, Louise, inhale, take the arms up. Jane, you're welcome to do one more again if you feel that you want to join in with the team. And now Roman is going to come and you support with the flat of your palm, come and cup the sides of the rib cage. And what Roman is doing is he's bringing the palms in and slightly up. This allows Louise to find the upward rise through the chest. And the shoulders can relax. Here I'm making a little bit of contact with Louise so you let go of the shoulder better. And I know that if Louise can let go of the shoulder on the side I'm holding, the other shoulder will do the same. Let go more. And then feel how from the support and the lift in the chest and the expansion across the chest, we can feel the base and the soles of the feet better. Let the breath fill up the whole of the body, all at once. And sustain the sensation as our hands lightly come away. And in your own time, gently release. So here we come into different variations on the standing pose, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Starting from Tadasana, if you're doing the standing version, you may want, like Louise, to be close to the wall so that you can lean the back of the body against the wall for support. Otherwise, you could use a chair at the end of your mat. The chair would be on the side that we're going to lean towards. So at the start, it would be on your right. Starting from the same pose as the one we'd done in the previous segment, Prasarita Padottanasana. So take your feet a comfortable width apart. Roman and Jane feel the grounding through the base, through the sitting bones, through the heels. Roman is showing us a sitting on the floor version of Trikonasana and Jane from sitting in a chair. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, if you're standing, turn the left foot in and the right foot out. Ground evenly into the left and the right side of the sitting bones and feet. Breathe in from the lift in the center of the chest. Exhale and come over the front, over the right side, over the front leg. Support through the hand on the floor, on the leg, or on the blocks, as we see with Jane. That support allows you to lift up through the right armpit and to ground back into the back hip, into the back foot. I want you to feel as you moved into the pose how you lost some connection to the back body. So where I'm supporting Louise as I ground her hip, I want you to find that same action through your own body. Imagine the sensation of my hand pushing down onto you. And then the other thing is, as we're grounding, now we're moving in two directions at once. Rise out of the belly to the ceiling. Find the space. Expand in all directions at once. Beyond the boundaries of the body. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Back to Tadasana. Feel the effect of what you've done. Readjust your props as you may need. Preparing for the second side. Feet a comfortable width apart. Turning the feet to the left. Right foot in, left foot out. Together, grounding through the base. Feel the lift of the chest. Breathe in, arms up. And breathe out, come over to the left. As you connect to the support of the ground, of your hand on the floor, on the leg, I want you to feel that the bottom armpit is lifting. Don't let yourself fall into that side. So lift out of the lower back. Lift through the bottom of the chest. Yet keep the shoulder down. And then again, getting a sense of supporting out of the base, right up to the ceiling. From that support, now spread out from the center of the chest, out into the limbs. Spread out from ease. So check, are you clenching the jaw, tightening at the forehead? Let it soften. And here with Jane, again, I'm grounding through the hip and giving her the sense of direction, moving into two directions at the same time. Downwards, grounding, upwards, inner space, and then a starfish quality. Expanding in all directions all at once. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, and come back to a position of rest. Let yourself feel the effect of what you've done. Can you sustain the sense of lift and expansion through the body? If you feel it's completely gone, there's a good chance you've worked a little too strongly into the pose. So over time, that's what we learn to refine. How can we give priority to the sense of ease and space over the notion of overexerting? So as we've come out of Trikonasana and had a chance to feel expansion throughout the body and fill up into the space around us, feel bigger into the space around us, now we've come back to the starting point position of centering, using the props for centering. Find a comfortable position for your hands that supports the chest, but allows you also to completely drop and relax the shoulders. Connect to your base, the sitting bones, the soles of the feet. Let your eyes close. In time, we learn to stay with the core sensations beyond the movement. So you've come out of a pose where you've exerted yourself. And as we come back to the quiet of Tadasana, of mountain pose, and we let the eyes close, feel the space in the center of the chest, between the breastbone and the spine. Feel that the back of the heart is soft. allowing any tension in the shoulders, the neck, the face to melt. Feel the space around you, behind, above. And as we hold in awareness the sense of the space within the body and the sense of the space around us, feel the two becoming one. So your sense of presence in the body expands beyond the physical boundaries. From a place of stillness, of ease, of balance. And gently allow the eyes to open again. Savasana, the relaxation, is how we close our yoga practice. It is an important point of practice. It is the chance for the body, the mind and the nervous system to integrate the work that you've done. Come to a comfortable position, lying on the floor if you can, or setting yourself up with an extra chair in front of you. If you're in a wheelchair and are using a second chair in front of you like Jane, make sure that your back is near the wall, so that in case of spasm, your chair is safe. Allow your eyes to close. Feel the quality of alignment of your body on the floor or in the chair. The center line running from the space between your feet to the crown of the head. And give yourself time to readjust anything you may, so that you come to the most harmonious quality of alignment you can reach at this point. The limbs evenly rolling out away from the spine, palms turning to the ceiling, shoulders down and relaxed, top of the thighs rolling out. Savasana is the complete release of all efforts. Feel how the back of the body is supported and completely lean your body weight into that support. Release and let go through all the joints, all at once. Soften the abdomen, allowing the breath its natural flow. Soften the throat, the face, relaxing the jaw, lips parted. Relax the inside of the mouth. Let the tongue drop away from the upper palate. Soften the roof of the mouth, back of the throat, back of the nostrils, the back of the eyes, and let the weight of the brain drop into the back of the skull. Your inner gaze resting down into the heart center, the space between the breastbone and the spine, the center of your chest, the seat of consciousness. Present in the whole of your body, all at once. And with each breath, dropping a little deeper into a state of complete stillness, complete relaxation. Feel how there is both a sense of complete stillness, quiet throughout the whole body. The restorative, nurturing benefit of relaxation. Stay present with my voice, your body asleep. And very slowly and gradually, bring your awareness back into the room, into the whole of the body. Slowly, let the breath lengthen. Let your awareness touch every cell in your body as your breath spreads throughout. Let the eyes lightly open, taking in the light and your surroundings. And as you breathe out, let them close again. Let it be a transition between the relaxation and coming back into action. One more time as you breathe in, the eyes lightly open. And breathe out, feeling, touching the quiet of Savasana. We're ready to come out. Reggo toes and fingers. As you prepare to move, allow the inner stillness, the inner quiet to stay with you. Inhale and bring the legs towards you. Exhale and roll over to your right or any comfortable side. If you're using 2 chairs, bring yourself back to an upright position. Take your time. And from a comfortable sitting position, back in the chair or on the floor, inhale and bring your palms together. Here we've got Roman and Louise comfortable with the legs crossed. But the legs could be extended, they could be slightly bent, they could be in any position that will suit your body without any forcefulness. If your hands need to be by your sides to prop up the uprightness of your back, let that be a priority over the hands together. Allow the eyes to close one more time. Feel the overall effect of practice. Body, mind, spirit. And the benefits stay with you. Giving thanks for the gifts of practice, for the gifts of this day. Namaste. Thank you.